Hi, this is Citlali from the Mexico Movement, and just giving you an update on what took place tonight, Tuesday, June 6, 2017, at the Huntington Park City Hall. We basically kicked out these white supremacists from our community, and what I'm saying about we is we members of supporters of the Mexico Movement, as well as community members of Huntington Park and Cudahy. We came together, we organized ourselves, and we showed white supremacists that they are not allowed in our city. We arrived there pretty early. We let our signs know. We were speaking with the media. We were there. We were able to go into the meeting on time, and that caused a big old mess because Arthur and his clown posse showed up late, and they didn't make it to the first round of the meeting, and they were demanding to go in first after they got there late, and they were demanding to be the first ones to sit down, and then saying that illegals were being in there first. So that happened first, and the meeting started. They dealt with some community issues. Some of the children of the local schools, they played some music, talking about the music programs that the city council has supported, and other community members addressed the city council. So after that was over, they called recess, and during recess, those of us sitting in the front, in the back, once all the kids left, we were able to sit towards the front. And as we sat towards the front, during the recess was going to be over, then that's when they let the rest of the people come upstairs to join the actual city council meeting. So the rowdy, Trump supporters, KKK, all of these undercover KKK people attended. They were there, rowdy. Huntington Park made sure to let the people know what our rights were. They said this message over the intercom, talking about what would happen to you if you violated their rules and their laws, and you constantly kept being disruptive. They warned us that we would be kicked out, that we would be giving warnings, and then that we would be kicked out, and if we resisted, we would be arrested. That was clearly stated. They said that in the intercom. They let us know. It was written. There's no way you could have missed that. Anyway, so the meeting begins, and different speakers, from our community and from the community of the Trump supporters, they all spoke, and all of our people and our side, we know how to follow the rules, and we know how to keep ourselves together, because these Trump supporters, especially Arthur, they were just losing it. They were just going crazy. It was like if I was in elementary kindergarten all over again. So after that, Arthur got to speak. Harim and all these sellouts got to speak, and then he kept being disruptive. Arthur kept being disruptive. It was like, are you like 2 years old? Seriously? And it was brought to the attention of the mayor constantly. I think they give him way too much flax on that guy. Way too much. Regardless, they gave him his first warning. He kept being disruptive. Everyone that came with him were being disruptive. They were being rude. They would yell out things. They would yell out stupid things, stupid, moronic stuff. So then Arthur kept being disruptive. So then he was ordered to leave. They ordered him to leave. He did not want to leave. They ordered him again to leave. They kept talking to him. The police kept talking to him. He was resisting. At that point, they called recess, and they told us that they would send us downstairs and that we would come back up when everything was ready to go. So Arthur kept resisting, and then if you look at his thread, he's actually comparing himself to Rosa Parks. He has the audacity to compare himself to Rosa Parks. This guy is ridiculous. It's crazy. He's lunatic. So anyway, there he is resisting arrest, and he's saying that he has the right, and he's being discriminated, that he did nothing wrong. Although we all captured with our cameras that he kept constantly disrupting. City council did pretty well. They kicked people out that are being disruptive, and they kicked him out. And he didn't want to leave because it's Arthur. How can you do that? You're discriminated against him. He doesn't like to follow the rules when they work against him. So he sat there like a little baby, crying, praying, talking about, grab my arm, please don't leave me. Like, I'm not kidding you. You can watch this. It's on his timeline. So Anyway, Mr. Follow the law, Mr. Follow the laws of the country and don't break the rules, didn't know how to follow the rules and follow the laws himself. So he gets arrested. After everything goes, everyone was happy because that's what happens when you break the rule. You get arrested. Then all of us from downstairs, we came upstairs and continued public commentary. So at that point, everyone else, once they arrested Arthur, very few white supremacists were left. They basically just left this guy in jail. I don't think they even care about him. But anyway, so they left and we finished our public commentary and we waited till it ended. It ended. We were there and we claimed victory because we came out strong, organized against white supremacy. Members of Cudahy, Huntington Park, members of the Mexica movement, members and supporters of the Mexica movement, we took action, organized, peaceful action against white supremacy, and we won. So if our people, we can do it. We have power. We have rights. Do not let these white supremacists terrorize you. Do not let them take away your voice. You have a voice. You have a strong presence. Let your voice be heard. And let this be a lesson to all the white supremacists out there who think that they can just come into our cities and just talk down to all the council members because they're brown, because I don't see them treating white council members this way. So they feel that they're above us, above anybody that's in our communities. Well, let them learn that we are not going to be letting their racism infect our communities, that white supremacy is not welcome in our community. We are here to defend our people, protect our people from these terrorists, from these white supremacist terrorists who are going crazy. Every day we hear of a new case of a white supremacist going crazy. These incidents are not separate. All of these people carry the same narrative of white supremacy. They believe the same ideology, the same logic of white supremacy. And we need to expose that. We need to expose these people for their truth, for who they really are, and they're really monsters of white supremacy. We have to defend our community. We have to protect our community, and we have to continue to speak up. Do not be afraid to speak out against white supremacy and hate. Thank you for watching. This is a recap of what took place tonight, Huntington Park, Tuesday, June 6, 2017. Be strong, stay strong. We are not going to let them continue to terrorize our people.